I made this video just to show how these birds are starting to grow, and um, they're looking more and more like adults each day, even though their beaks still haven't changed color yet. But you can see how uh, when they were small chicks, they were a dark grey color or close to black, and now they're already starting to get their blue feathers, and you can see. Just a few days ago, they weren't quite as bright as what they are now, but you can see quite clearly that they're a very bright shade of blue at the moment. However, they still have a bit of their baby feathers. It's sort of a mixture that you can tell that their adult feathers are starting to grow, but they don't actually have their wings yet. So um, they're still being fed by their parents, but they're starting to become a little bit more independent. They're not they're a lot more confident now as with regard to approaching. They're not as nervous around people, and um, that's a similar behaviour to what you see in the adult birds. They're about half the size of the adults now, if you look closely. When they're chicks, they're actually very small, so they're sort of halfway in between being chicks and being adults. And yeah, as you can see, like they're not as hesitant as what they were a couple of weeks ago when I started filming them. Um, they're running in to grab the apples and stuff, and you can see the little ducks in the background. The parents are still a bit protective, but in a couple of weeks, these birds are going to be almost. I'm not sure how long exactly it takes for them to fully mature, but I don't think it takes longer than a month or so. Um, for them to grow. Like they're going to be almost like they basically are going to look like slightly smaller versions of the adult birds. But I'm just sort of filming them quite regularly, so to basically track the changes of how they change, um, because their beaks are going to change color as well as they get larger. But I think before that happens, they sort of reach adult size first. So that's sort of the last thing that will change. Um, but I'm kind of excited because I want to see their wings. Look at how quickly they move to grab the food. Yeah, I'm excited because I just can't get over how bright blue they are. Because last year when I was filming baby birds, they were a dull grey colour and you couldn't see any of the colours or anything like that, and they were quite small and young. But you can really see the difference here with these birds, and they're I really am looking forward to see when their wings start to grow out, because I can't really see that happening at the moment, but it is going to start happening soon, I can tell. So um, I kind of feel like I'm rambling a bit here to fill in, possibly just to sort of fill in the blanks, because like basically I had to do a voiceover for this video because you would hear me like eating an apple in the background and hear noises of planes flying overhead and stuff. So it's not it's